Shout out to my girl, Dawn. Love you, girl. She sent me this tea about Dylan and Marissa. So many of you may remember just on New Year's Day, Dylan was arrested after he was arrested earlier that week after him and Marissa got in a fight. He ended up getting arrested when he was released from jail and tried reaching out to Marissa to get his stuff, and that violated his bond condition. Got out, and I was like, man, I hope he does not go running back to her. But they have been back together. They've done videos together, which I'm really curious. Like, is your bond condition changed now to where you guys can be around each other, or are you guys not supposed to? And if they're not, then they're pretty bold to be posting videos together. But they are getting married. I cannot believe this. So this is actually their wedding registry for Marissa Buckle and Dylan Smith. So a little bit over a month from now. And this is actually, I think this is actually a pretty cool idea what they did here for their registry. So it says, we welcome all to join our epic journey as we look forward to our wedding day, surrounded by amazing family and friends. So it's supposed to be on April 5th. It does not show any times, but for their wedding registry, they're pretty much just trying to get people to help pay for their honeymoon. They're saying we're beyond excited to bring our dream honeymoon to life. So they're asking people for the registry to pay like for their round trip airfare. You can buy like $150 to go towards the round trip airfare for their honeymoon. They need 15 different people to purchase that. You can upgrade them to first class for $100. They're trying to get 40 different people to put down $40 for a resort stay. They're trying to get 6 people to put down $75 each for a spa day. I mean, this is actually a good idea, though. Like, you know, instead of getting something that you may not use, at least you can take off some money off your honeymoon this way. And then they have a romantic dinner, $75. They're trying to get 6 people to buy each of those, a souvenir fund. So these two are getting married. It does not share any more details on their actual wedding, but I could not believe this when I saw this. Marissa Buckle and Dylan Smith are getting married. It is happening, guys. I just don't think this is a very good idea, especially just given he was literally arrested twice within a week for arguing with her not even a month ago. And I don't know. Are they even supposed to be around each other? Like, is it okay for them to get married and go on a honeymoon together right now? I just have so many different questions. But with them being married, it's going to be a lot harder for her to get him out whenever they do fight and she tries to throw him out. And speaking of Dylan and Marissa, let's go look at Heather and see what she's up to. Heather's child is out of NICU. He's now with a foster family. And this girl has been trying to give parenting advice nonstop. I don't know if she's just trying to do this to try to look good for the courts, and also because she feels like she really doesn't have much personality outside of talking about, you know, what's going on with her son and, you know, what kind of talking about they or them. But all of a sudden she's not talking about they or them anymore ever since the judge told her she has to have a gag order when it comes to talking about her son's case. She hasn't been doing any of her rants she used to do, except like her little mom rants we're about to take a look at here in a second. This girl keeps trying to give parenting advice. Let me go grab my notebook and take some notes. I would just love to get some parenting advice from someone who has 4 children and not custody of one single one of them. It's like almost like taking parenting advice from someone who doesn't have children pretty much at this point. It's pretty much the same thing. And she has been posting all these pictures of her breast milk, and I'm not sure what the point of her like pumping continuously still when she does not have her son and she can't take him milk to the hospital. And it's like at this point this girl is literally milking it. Apparently, I guess I saw that once a parent has a child go into protective custody, they can see the children within 14 days. And she's been trying to get her sponsors to get her a cooler because she says she needs it for Monday. And I'm assuming she's probably going to need this cooler to store some of her breast milk in to go travel to see her son. But all this milk she's been pumping all week, unless she has a freezer, I don't understand the point, unless she's plans on giving it to Xavier. Okay, so let's listen to some Heather's rants today about moms.
Personally do not believe it. I know this goes against a lot of celebrities and like people who live in the media. I don't believe in surrogacy and I don't believe in adoption. I believe that biologically God creates us to have children if we're supposed to, and if we're not, then we don't.
Oh my goodness. So one of those people says it's a blessing. Oh, I don't need birth control because if that happens and God wants it to happen.
I believe there's a lot of nefarious that goes on with adoption and with surrogacy. And biologically, babies cry a lot. They're really annoying sometimes. If you look up the science behind it, biologically, we have genetic factors that tie us to these babies so that we don't kill them. Do you understand that? This is scientific evidence. Look it up. If you don't believe me, look it up. Same with animals. Adoption, surrogacy, they don't have that. So I'm not saying that they baby, but I'm not saying they will.
I know I'm going to have to cut out the part where she said the KILL word, aka unalive, because YouTube will flag this whole video. But she says that parents are born with something to where they don't unalive their babies.
Talk about the reasons why these women pick surrogacy. They don't want to gain weight. They don't want their body to change. I mean, what kind of selfish is that? And I'm not against Kim Kardashian.
Okay, I do not want to hear you speak on selfishness because it seems like she's one of the least selfless people I know.
Chloe or any of these women who do surrogacy, but I am against surrogacy. I just don't feel like it's the right way. If you want to be blessed enough to be a mother, then you better be willing to use your body to feed, to nourish, to protect, and to grow that child.
And do what you need to do to support that child when it's here.
I mean, that's just the way it's supposed to be, in my opinion. And you guys are all allowed to have other opinions. In my opinion, babies belong with their mothers, their blood, their biological parents. And if there is some sort of reason why, the parent cannot be an effective parent, then they should not be, blessed by God with this child.
Okay, she's the last one that needs to be giving advice like that. She's still going on. I can't even go on anymore. Like, it just pisses me off, like, her trying to get parenting advice so much. Because if you really cared, you would have your child right here. But that's it for this video, guys. My kid just woke up from a nap, so I'm going to finish the rest of the updates in my next video. But let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Check out my lashes and cosmetics at AccordingtoAmber.com. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.